Hey, this T1ny LC, stay tuned, cause we finna chop it up and turn it up a notch. Hey, this T1ny LC, stay tuned, cause we finna turn it up and chop it up a notch. Wait, I said that wrong. Hey, this T1ny LC, stay tuned, cause we finna turn it up and chop it up a notch. Hey, this T1ny LC, stay tuned, cause we finna turn it up a notch and chop it up.
Turn me up!
We be going over time. We be going over time.
What them haters are saying. Tell me what you want.
We be going over time.
They gon' make me ride on this one, nigga.
We be going over
Get
time.
'em.
We be going over time. We be going over time.
Hey, tell me what you want.
We be going over time.
Tell me what you want.
We be going over time.
Y'all gon' make me come out.
Chop it up.
I was sleeping on my potential, woke up, now I'm in motion. I was adding this shit up all backwards and didn't know it. They was telling me calm down, nigga, you finna blow it. He's a young ticking time bomb, praying one day he blow it. Got addicted to fast money.
You know who it is and what it is. It's your boy Sos Dior with another episode on the Chop It Up podcast. And guess who I got in the building tonight for y'all? I got the infamous Hood Rich T1ny LC in this motherfucker. How you doing, my guy?
Man, I can't complain, bro. How about yourself?
Hey man, you know I'm loving this, man. It's interesting because being on Melodies Merged. For those of you who know who Melodies Merged is, I've been checking out my man's music now for probably almost about 6 or 7 months, and I've never actually met him. So long story short, I actually contacted Melodies Merged and was like, hey, I got 3 open spots for artists. Who do you guys want to see on the show? And so the first thing that came up was T1ny LC. So I literally hit T1ny up this afternoon and was like, hey bro, I got an open slot on the show, and he's here in the building. So,
Man, I appreciate you reaching out, my guy.
man, it's been a blessing. So give the fans a little bit of history about like musically, kind of like, what got you into the music game, some of the artists you might be working with.
Well, shit, man, I've been doing this shit for a long time. I didn't start releasing my music till I was in my 20s, but I wrote my first rap when I was 5 years old. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like 1997.
Yeah.
And me and my brother, we had like little tapes and stuff we was making back in like when I was like first grade and shit. So I've been doing this shit for a long time, but lately I just started releasing music again. You know what I'm saying? I took a little hiatus.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Just taking care of business and life and shit. But yeah, man, I just dropped a new single, The Comeback. You know? I just dropped that on the 15th. So, and I got a video for that coming, on Friday. This is my first time saying that.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
so that's what I'm doing.
So what inspired you to get back into it?
I never left. I got a studio.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got a studio at the crib. I record every day. I got lots of songs. You know what I'm saying? So for all the time that I've been gone, I got a lot of stuff to make up for. But it's just I just ain't been
really like putting it out
and shooting videos and all my normal shit.
Got it. So as far as like musically, like I've heard your music, but how, for someone who's not heard your music, how would you describe your style, like to like someone who's like brand new to T1ny and really getting to vibe out with you? Like, how would you describe your music for them?
I would say like, it's gonna be a vibe, but in the midst of that vibe, it's gonna be informative. You know what I'm saying? I might drop some knowledge or whatever, but at the same time, I might share some experiences. I wouldn't say pain music.
Okay.
You know, but at the same time, it's just more real life. I don't make too many club songs or nothing like that.
Okay.
It's not really my swag, but it's not like I can't.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah. So like, what inspires you to write those songs? Is it like exes? Is it like like pimp music? Like what like how would you describe that aspect of it? Because like I've heard a lot of your songs that have been played on like Melodies Merged, but in trying to describe it for someone, like musically, like how would you brand, like if you had to brand yourself, like where would you put yourself in, like?
I would say I'm definitely for the streets. You know what I'm saying? Not ladies wise, but like I'm definitely for the streets. You know what I'm saying? But you could tell when you listen to my music that like, oh, he's from the streets and he's desperate to go a different direction. You know what I'm saying? You can tell in my music. You know, so my music is for people that want to wake up and do something for themselves, commit an act of self-love or something, I don't got crash out music like that, you know, even though, my shit's for the streets, if that makes any sense. So that's what that's kind of how I would put it, and it's definitely going to be a vibe too. Like I said, I got some bounce shit, all that, so.
Yeah, and speaking on that, it's been kind of interesting because like, sometimes like when I hear your music, like the songs are like a minute long. So right as soon as I like get into the song, I'm like, the motherfucker's over. Do you use that as a strategy to get people to listen to your songs more repeatedly, or is that just because like you write so many songs, you're like, hey, let me spit something on this, and then I'm off to the next one?
Damn, what you just said kind of might be true, but for the most part, it started as a strategy though, because I'm like people's attention span nowadays is so just short, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, so I was like, if I could make a whole song in 1 minute, like the whole shebang from, how a song's like, it's supposed to go like a mountain, go up and come back down. If I could do that in a whole minute, and then maybe even shoot a whole real music video to this joint. Shout out Terrence Peters. My boy been shooting my music videos, and we got a thing like real music videos, so they be vertical, and so it'd be like a reel.
Okay.
But like, we might have the models and all the shit that you would put in a regular music video type of deal, but it's 1 minute. And so the deal is, I got a lot of those though, and so that's how I'm new to like TikTok and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of gonna be my niche. You know what I'm saying? I just gave it up. That's it right there.
Well, look, it's funny you mention that because like same thing. Like my old catalog, I had 3 verses on most of my songs, and then as of recently, everybody's like, oh, your songs are too long. So then I started doing 2 verses, and then I got this one project that ain't released yet, but the whole approach was get in and get out, right? And so for me, it was more like, it wasn't necessarily a strategy, but I wanted something different where it was like, oh, he's murdering this beat, and then all of a sudden it's over. And so to your point, like that's a really dope strategy because truthfully, it can fit into reels now, it can fit into stories, and the coldest part about it, just in here talking to you about it, they don't miss anything. Because they'll see the whole video, and then they'll be like, okay, yep, on to the next one. You're like, no, that's already over.
Bro, 1 minute, and you heard the whole song.
Yeah, that's dope.
And not only that, but as you know, 1 minute, that fits in like a YouTube reel, and exactly. I'm new to this shit. I've been having these platforms for a minute, but if you know me, I don't really fuck with them like that, what I'm saying? And that low-key be my downfall as an artist, I feel like, like God gave me this talent, but he didn't give me that talent. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really good with typing and being on the internet and shit, but lately it's been like mind over matter. Like, fuck that, I'm good with everything. You know what I'm saying? So, like my last cover that I made, my artwork and shit, I did that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I record all my music, I mix and master all my own music. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, and I'm about to get back into making my own beats. You know what I'm saying? So, because I could do all this shit. It's just, I'd rather pay whoever, if that's your lane, you know what I'm saying? Just to take, so I can focus more on doing what I gotta do.
Exactly.
But lately it's been like, I need to lock in, you know what I'm saying? At least on social media shit, you know what I'm saying? Because that's the only way to keep up.
Okay. So, that brings me to my next point. So, with your songs being 1 minute, as like in your new projects, do you still feature artists or are you doing like, for example, like you'll do an 8 and have them do an 8, or has it just been like, are you working on solo songs right now, or?
Yeah, I'm more solo right now. I never thought to put a feature on a 1 minute song.
Okay.
That would be cool though. That might be something I might do. But I'm more solo right now. I got a couple features that I've been thinking about doing that I'm gonna lock in with. But Yeah, I'm just doing my thing right now. A lot of times features, like, and this for artists out there, like, ain't nothing wrong with features. You need features, you know what I'm saying? But you just gotta watch who you do features with, you know, for political reasons.
Yeah.
Some motherfuckers are, you know what I'm saying, you don't really get to know who they are until you do the feature with them. You're like, damn,
Right.
this motherfucker lazy. Like, we trying to do the music video, we trying to do the
Yeah.
this person's always late, this person don't show up, this person don't, you know, and so I've been so burnt out with that, and people
Yeah.
that let me down, you know, so
Yeah.
I just do a lot of stuff by myself, bro. That's how I do it.
Yeah. No, that's it. I'm glad you brought that up because like it's so true. Like there's artists who like this is our like we live for this and we want to see the best outcomes, but then you get that one person who wants to be in your circle and they don't take it seriously and they just become like that Achilles heel that just keeps fucking with you like when you're trying to work on your craft and take it seriously. So I totally get that. You mentioned that you were gonna potentially do a couple of features. Who did you have in mind? If you don't mind me asking.
I definitely I'm gonna reach out to Mafia G. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah.
We like we connected on some like family street shit, but never on no music.
Okay.
What's her name? A female I've never met, but I've been seeing her all over Facebook. Sasha or something.
Oh,
Sasha.
yeah. Sasha,
I don't know where she came from, but she's hot, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna reach out to her.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? I just and then I'm gonna tap in definitely with like the younger generations too.
Okay.
I feel like that's important. You know what I'm saying? We be tapping with all the people we know, but
Right.
we gotta get outside our comfort zone, you know. So I've been seeing like who's a little dude I was checking out. I didn't call him little like that. I ain't no big eyes or little U's, but I can't even remember the cousin's name. But for the most part, I'm gonna definitely be tapping in with the younger generation.
So correct me if I'm wrong. So does that see? I don't know what y'all call them now, but there's YNs and then there's something else.
Yeah, I'm gonna do some YN features.
Okay, yeah. So there's YNs. I think there's LNs and MNs, ONs. I don't know. Y'all come up with some crazy shit.
I'm not even the other ones. I don't know YN.
I'm old school, man. I still use words like hot, cold. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta keep up with the younger generation. So I gotta keep up with all your acronyms, cause y'all, man. Somebody called me and I took that offensive because I'm like, what the fuck is an You know what I'm saying?
That was offensive if you're not the real uncle. I'm gonna tell you right now, highly offensive.
Yeah, so when he called me I was like, what the fuck you talking about? Like I was ready to start beating some ass. I had no idea what he was talking about, and so I had to literally Google it. I'm like, what does mean? So like,
they said Google set you down lightly, but they definitely made disrespect by calling you. They was telling you sit down and get out the way. Nah, but hey, shout out Sos Dior, man. Bro might be honk or whatever, but he got his shit together. He doing this shit the right way, man. He putting on for the town. You know what I'm saying? He trying to bring all the local artists who's serious and really serious about their craft along with him, you know what I'm saying, along his journey and what he got going on. And if we all think that way, you know, and bring each other along in each other's journeys, you know, then you never know who's gonna reach the top first, you know what I'm saying? But we all with each other under one umbrella, you know, so shout out to you, my guy.
Hey, I appreciate that. You know, I work extremely hard, but a lot of times, you know, I feel like it goes unnoticed, you know what I'm saying? But I still, you know, it's just me being me, you know what I mean? Like, I've always been, you know, the one to take one for the team or help the team build. And for me, like, that's really why I like Melodies Merged because, you know, truthfully, I've never said this before, but I'm going to say it on this episode. So if they catch this episode, you're going to hear it on this one and this one only. Personally, I kind of took offense to Melodies Merged, but I'm going to tell you why. Because I was low-key hating on them because I was like, I'm one of the only artists who out here supporting you guys. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. And so like, but regardless, they never changed. They always stay true to their craft. They support every artist, even when I disagree with them. But like, we're keeping it 100.
Yeah.
There's some artists who submit their music to Melodies Merged, and their music got tags in their music, or
man.
Hold up.
you know what I'm saying, or they're not mastered.
Yeah.
But Melodies Merged gives them the platform and will play their music.
Shout out
So-
Melodies Merged, they gonna play it.
Yeah, like
play it.
for real. And so for me, sometimes I be hating because I'm like, man, I had like Funk Daddy does all my mastering, right? And so like, you know, I've spent thousands upon thousands of dollars doing my music.
Mastering?
Yeah, bro, he's nice.
Man, we gonna tap in.
Yeah, bro, Funk Daddy. Shout out Funk Daddy, bro. Because I'll be honest, man, I done been through some bullshit. I had a lot of people who were supposedly, you know, mastering gurus and all that, who were just fucking my shit off.
Bro, fucking
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. Like I feel
Money
your
down the
pain.
drain.
Yeah, I feel your pain. And so Funk Daddy was the one who's really been holding me down. He's mastered 6 of my albums now. Like he's the reason why I'm at where I'm at today. You know what I'm saying? But on the flip side, Melodies Merged is playing everybody's music and giving them the platform. So low key, I was kind of hating because I was like, yo, these motherfuckers ain't taking their shit serious. Their songs ain't mastered. They got tags in their music. Like I take that personal
Did
because
they
I'm.
play your music?
Yeah,
That's all that matters. That's all that matters. But you got a point though too though. But that,
You know,
I feel you.
Because I'm like, hold on a second. If they weren't playing these tag, non-mastered songs,
that's making you sound better.
but I should get more songs on their mix. Kendall, Monet, y'all know I'm bullshitting right
It's
now.
all
But, you know, but like, no, sometimes I have to say, like, I be low-key hating because I'm like, yo, like, if they would only play master songs, then I would get like 5 times more plays. You know what I'm saying? So like, from that perspective, I was hating. But then I have to remember, I'm like, they've never changed. They've stayed true to who they are, and they've always supported the community.
When they first started, I even sent a couple unmastered.
Hold up.
Hey, I was just because Monet was like, man, send me a song. I'm like,
Yeah.
Monet, I sent you all my master songs. Like everything else I got is rough. Like, but she's played it for me though. You feel me? That's why I fuck with them for real. I love Melodies Merged. I just seen her the other day in Northeast, and man, I was telling her, I was like, man, she said they finally finna take a break today.
Oh,
This
okay.
Wednesday they took a day off. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But since she started, this is the first time that they done did it.
Wow,
Like took a
yeah.
day off. They've been consistent every
Yeah.
week. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So, you know, I fuck with them. I need to like I suggest any artist in Washington or the Pacific Northwest submit your music
Yeah,
to
for real.
Melodies Merged. Definitely. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
That's definitely an outlet for us right now.
Yeah. And y'all notice how he set me up? See, he knew behind the scenes. He was like, yeah, I done sent them.
I was thinking that when you first said it, I was like, oh, guilty.
Got him, coach.
Hey, cheers to that one though, bro. Cheers to that one, cause hey, see, you know what I'm saying? Like, but that's real though, cause like, but truthfully, when you put out as much music as you do, it's hard to keep up with mastering because like you're knocking out so many songs that like truthfully, bro, like I'm not gonna lie, I have like a ton of albums right now that aren't mastered because truthfully, like just financially, it costs a lot of money, you know. And so you know, if you have that gift to be able to master your music, man, kudos, bro. Like, cause I'll be honest, I can record songs, I can mix songs, but mastering is not my lane. So, like you said, hey, I got Funk Daddy in my corner, Grammy Award-winning producer. Hey, bro, he masters. Hey, I'm sending it to him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
there's no right or wrong way. That's what I've been noticing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I had to get down myself. Like, cause like even when I make a post, I just like, damn, am I doing it wrong? You know what I'm saying? Like, I just had to learn. Like, bro, I don't even give a fuck if I'm doing it wrong. Like, there's no right or wrong way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, even if it is quote unquote wrong, like you gonna figure it out. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? And so if going through Funk Daddy that's your recipe, then can't nobody tell you shit. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. You know, if I do my shit from the crib, you know what I'm saying? Like, can't nobody tell me shit. Like if I was to get a major deal or something crazy and you know what I'm saying, they're like, oh no, we're gonna start mastering it, then it is what it is. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But for the most part, this was me mastering was the reason they got to hear it.
Right.
You know,
Right.
Funk Daddy mastering your songs was the reason why Sony got to hear it. So now you know they might have somebody else mastering it, but shit, he didn't did his due diligence.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
So.
And truthfully, I've never talked about it, but the reason I actually go to Funk Daddy to do my mastering is because he adds little subtle touches that other masters didn't. So for example, and I wanted to check to see like, okay, like, you know, is the money worth paying to get it mastered, right? So a lot of times, like I've heard artists say, oh, I master my own stuff. Great. But here's what you guys don't see. When you master your own song, and I'm not talking about you.
No.
But because like your your masters, like the songs I've heard, they're dope.
Okay.
I'm talking like other artists. But one of the things that when you master your own song, you don't hear those subtleties. So I took a song. Actually, I took two different songs. I took an EDM song, and I took a song. This hip hop song. It was a West Coast song, and I sent it to two other mastering houses before I sent it to Funk Daddy. And I can tell you that if I was to show you the two versions of the same song, you would 99.9% of the time, people naturally would pick Funk Daddy's mix. And the reason for it was because he would add these subtle differences that the other one didn't. The other one would basically take my vocals or my track, and they would, you know, EQ it or whatever,
and
it would be typical. He would take the time to add in a DJ scratch, have a dropout. He'd change the frequency.
Oh, okay.
And so when people hear the two versions, they're like, I like this version better, and I'm like, yep, that's Funk Daddy's. I took my EDM song, had a guy who does all like auto-tune EDM mixes, had him master the song, send it to Funk Daddy, had him master the song, and when it came back, everybody picked Funk Daddy's.
Oh, okay.
And so after I did the tried and true test to see is it really worth the money, I can tell you that it is worth every penny I paid him. Like, the mastering has been on point. He's helped me get 2 nominations for Grammys this year. Like, that's major. You know what I'm saying?
Truth be told, like how you said that you've been peeping my music for the last 6 months, bro, it's like likewise. I've been peeping your music. I've been seeing, like, you know what I'm saying? I've been seeing you. Actually, Monet actually hit me up and was like, hey, this is my homeboy Sos. Remember we talked probably about 6 months ago.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? About doing the song or whatever. And so but I've never really like slapped it in the whip. I be seeing like your songs on Facebook on the story or whatever. So I never really got to hear the whole mix and master. So I'm gonna check it out like in the car. That's, you know, I do like the phone test, the car test, headphone test, all that old school shit. But you know, so yeah, I'm gonna check it out. And then if it's like that, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna reach out. I ain't never hating. You know what I'm saying? I'll let you know. Yo, that shit sounds better than what I got going on. Line me up. It is what it is, you know.
Yeah, but I'll be honest, Funk Daddy's been kind of my recipe for success. You know, because before him, man, like I was going through some shit. I was paying people for masters, $900, $1,500, $2,000, and people are blowing me off, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, truthfully, my hat goes off to Funk Daddy because he's the only reason why I'm even.
Okay, let me tell you, if Funk Daddy ever just be like, "So fuck you, come pay me." Hey, look, I ain't even charge you like that. Nah, I'm playing. Shout out Funk Daddy. That ain't my job, bro. I don't mix and master for nobody. I don't even record people. My home studio is for me, bro. I be telling people, like, if you come here, like, I'm gonna most likely show you how to do this shit yourself, and you can sit here and record yourself. I'm not about to sit here and if you're at my house, that means that I don't want to charge you. You know what I'm saying? Like, hell no. I ain't doing it. I'm not your engineer.
Yeah, truthfully, I'm the same way. Like, originally I built my studio to have artists, but I don't like people wasting my time. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you gonna come in the studio, you gotta be ready to work. Cause like, to put it in perspective, I don't know how many albums you're working, because I know you've been working on a lot of songs. But like for me, on average, I have about 12 to 15 tracks per album. So for me, when I'm in the studio, it takes me roughly 2 recording sessions, and I finish the entire project. And so when someone comes into my studio and they're spending like 6-8 hours working on one song, I start getting antsy, and I'm like, man, I start looking like Tyrone Biggums, and I start itching and shit. You know what I'm saying?
You wanna know why they're doing that though? This is why. Do they be punching when they do it, or it's already be written?
They be punching.
Okay, so
they
the thing is,
see, he knows his shit. Tiny knows his shit.
So the thing is this: every artist should have an at-home studio. This little $500 setup. You know, it's just a little inbox, a laptop, a little mic. They sell them at Guitar Center. You get it all in one package.
Yeah.
$400, $500. So this is where you do your punching at home.
Right.
You get your whole song together. So then when you go to the studio session where you're paying your money,
yep,
you already got the song that you didn't already did the punching part.
Right.
So now you're laying down 4 or 5 songs in one session. Free game.
Right.
That's just how it's supposed to be.
Y'all heard it from Tiny.
That's just how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
I suggest every artist have an at-home studio. Get an at-home studio. I'm not trying to shit on the engineers that got the big studios, because like I said, they still coming to see you. But all artists should have it. That's where you perfect your craft and you get your sound down. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I do. And then I don't listen. I'll go like 60 days. I don't listen to nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I do. And so that way, because sometimes you might listen to Lil Wayne every day, and like you get in the studio and you can't help it. Like I'm real with myself. I'm like, damn, this song sounds like Lil Wayne.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, gotta stop listening to Lil Wayne.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
100.
You know, that'd be the problem with people. These little niggas love NBA Youngboy so much.
Right.
You listen to them all day, you get in the studio, you sound like NBA Youngboy.
Yeah, they sound like them.
You know?
Yeah. Yep, you're right about that. All right, so I got one more question for you.
What's the deal?
Who's your top 5 Seattle artists? Not necessarily features, but who's your top 5 Seattle artists out right now?
That's a hard question. Because like I said, I don't be listening to nobody like that. I just tap in every once in a while.
Okay.
So I might say some motherfuckers that are like a little, like, not as relevant like to today, you know.
No, that's cool. That's cool.
Let me see. Cameron Chanel. She's one of my favorite. I don't know if you know what she is. Like I said, Mafia D. I fuck with Mafia D. Shit, this shit is real. I feel like me and his music got a lot in common. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I might not got 5 for you, but if I thought about it, I got 5.
Yeah.
But off the back, I don't care. I got 5.
Okay. No, that's fair. Because you know, like, the reason I ask that is because, like, a lot of times, like, people have like different styles that they'll listen to, you know. And the other reason I ask is Game 365 had posted who they felt were the top artists in the I-5 North. So I've been asking all the artists and DJs, like, you know, who they listen to locally, to see, like, you know, like, who's on that list. But to your point, Mafia D was on that list.
Oh, okay.
And so, you know, so shout out to Mafia D for doing your thing, because once again, you know, there's been multiple people who've mentioned your name, and so, like, that's love, you know, because it shows that you really tapped into the streets. There's people on that list that I don't know, and so, like, you know, I'm always curious to know, you know, who does Tiny listen to when he's vibing out, you know, or you know, who's this artist listening to? Because I know, like, a lot of times we be working on our own music, so we be so focused on our music that we don't listen to music.
In the meantime of me not listening to art, bro, I don't even listen to like I listen to hip hop about a quarter of the time. You know what I'm saying? I don't even listen to rap that much. I listen to like reggae.
Okay,
you know, I listen to, bro, I really listen to all types of shit. Sometimes like bro, I listen to everything. I might be listening to gospel in the morning, reggae in the afternoon, you know, rapping in the evening. Like, I don't like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't just rap. You know what I'm saying? I was raised like that. My mom used to be like, okay, that's enough rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all been listening to rap all damn day. Like, so we change it. It can be jazz, you know what I'm saying? It could be whatever, but I don't listen to rap 24/7.
Yeah.
You know, I can't do it.
Yeah.
Even myself, I can't do it.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Yeah, I like to switch it up too. And speaking of that, we out of time.
Come on.
So guess what? We're gonna get into this next segment. We got T1ny LC coming live. You know who it is and what it is. Until next time.
After all of the hard work and finally I gained some. You should be proud of me, I shouldn't be saying nothing. All them people who doubted me, now look at them playing cousin. I was in the sand thuggin' since the playground. No, we don't play round, we get it bustin'. Niggas round me having much, but I ain't never had nothing. I used to flip out cause I'm broke, now I flip through these hundreds. I used to hit the corner store and go steal me some funyuns. I used to be a shallow nigga, now you hear me coming. Hit that V12 engine running. We don't play with keys no more, to start the whip, just push a button.
y'all know what time it is. It's a favorite part of the show. We got my man T1ny LC in the building, and we about to do this track called Woke Up.
Woke this morning feeling like I can touch the ceiling. I'm 5'4", this ain't no ordinary feeling. I might make niggas think this shit easy cause I'm chilling. I might kick yours down, they gon' let me in the building. If this microphone can talk, then it would sound like what you hear. It sound like what you feel, but it sound like what you sound like. The top 5 newest rappers, who you niggas sound like. These hoes don't know who to trust, ladies do that sound right on the foot. Everybody ballin' once a night, the new ice. Everybody catching bodies, but they scared to do life. You got all the kids thinking it ain't cool to do right. And when they crash out, you gon' go and start a new life. They don't take by focus to see you like a sense of responsibility. You like for understanding of your own capabilities. This is where potential meets energy. Check my file, energy. We gon' take them to the street. Let me lace up all these shoestrings, boots, and all they cleats. Only 10 seconds left on the clock, still I don't freeze. I'm the coldest, I make IG models drop to their knees. I get phone numbers before I get follows. Little nigga, please, I'm really locking it in. Not saying I'm here, cause that sounded like all of them. And I do this shit with no pen, nigga. Yeah, I do this shit with no pen, nigga. Yeah, T1ny LC.
We be going over time.